shall reflect on the life of Saint Martin of Tours. At the time of Saint Martin's birth, his father was a military tribune stationed in Hungary. Some years later, he was transferred in Lombardy, where at the age of 15, Martin was recruited to the imperial cavalry at Gaul. One day, Martin passed a half-naked beggar shivering in the cold. Moved with compassion, he split his cloak into two and gave one half to the poor man. Later that night, Christ reportedly appeared to him wearing the cloak. Not long after this famous incident, Martin received baptism, and as soon as he was discharged from military service, became a disciple of Saint Hilary of Poitiers. While visiting his parents in Pavia, he was able to bring about the conversion of his mother, though his father remained a pagan. Meanwhile, as the Arians had succeeded in having his master Saint Hilary banished from Gaul, Martin took up the life of a hermit on an island in the Mediterranean. In the year 361, with Hilary recalled by imperial decree, Martin once more returned to Poitiers. A great many monks gradually gathered around him there, and later formed the famous Benedictine Abbey at Lignes, the first Gallic monastery. Saint Martin would leave his cell from time to time to undertake missionary journeys through central and western Gaul, where idolatry was still rampant among the rural folk. One day in 371, called into the city of Tours by a ruse, a highly reluctant Martin was forced by popular acclaim into becoming the new bishop of the vacant see. Martin's administration of his diocese was characterized by firmness and justice, and by a great zeal for the purity of faith against the Priscillanists and the Arian heretics, on account of which he made several journeys to Treves, which was then the residence of the emperor. His life of humble simplicity and mortification, however, continued, and in order to avoid the distractions of the city, built himself a small cell in the country nearby, where he was soon joined by other hermits. Martin of Tours, who died on the 11th of November 397, was the first saint in the Western Church to be publicly venerated, though not a martyr. He was especially popular in the Middle Ages, as witnessed by many churches which are dedicated to him and the towns bearing his name.